So I don't know what I'm doing here. I have been asked, or let's start again. Hi. Several people in recent weeks and days have said that I should do a hair channel. And I'm like, okay, I guess maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. And I don't know where to start. So I'm starting with you all, since you all are my hair journey curl friends that I've been doing this with so far. I'm just going to aim this video at you. So, hi everyone, I'm Tiffany. I am a doula, a poet, um, a yogi, and a lover of my hair. So let me give you a little background of me and my hair growing up. So as a kid, I had relatively long hair. And I come from a Creole family who loved their good hair, right? Their good hair. And so I grew up hearing that term often in describing my hair. People would tell me, oh, you got that good hair. Oh, you got that good hair. And they would be really excited about it. And it always struck me as odd because I didn't quite understand what they meant by good. I didn't know what they meant by good hair. I just knew that hair that was wavy and curly was considered good hair. But what I remember as a kid, what I felt about my hair was that it never did what I wanted it to do. My mother would put it in cornrows in the summertime so I can go swimming, and they wouldn't last. We call them creepy crawlies. I'd have little curls coming out of my hair and frizz all over. Pulled back in a ponytail, it didn't last. I'd have little curls and frizz all over. Like, it didn't listen the way coarser textured hair listened. I liked the way coarser hair looked in braids. I thought plaits looked nicer. I thought twists looked nicer. I thought everything looked nicer in a different hair than I had, yet I kept hearing all of these messages about me having good hair. And so when I was maybe, I guess I was 11 or 12, I got a perm. I don't remember how the conversation went. I think I was ready to start combing my hair on my own, and I just could not manage the curls and figure out what to do with them and how to handle them. So my mother and I talked about getting a perm so it'd be straight and it'd be easier for me to take care of. Child, I've had one perm in my life. This is the one and only time I've had a perm. So I go to the shop, and it was this guy who was a friend of my mom's cousin, right? He was a hairstylist. He puts the perm in my hair, and the power goes out. Now, you ask, what does that have to do with the perm in your hair? Because water does not need power. Oh, I don't know. But all I do know is that we left that shop and walked down the street to another shop whose power was on. And then when we got there, that's when we rinsed this perm out of my hair. So 12-year-old virgin hair with overprocessed perm. Baby, baby, baby. This whole section right here in the coming days and weeks would disappear. Sections back here, sections over here, just bald spots all over the place. Just hair falling out, brushing hair, just falling. I'm in tears. This is not easier to comb. I'm bald headed, in patches, in tears. So my mother braided hair, right? She would braid people's hair in the neighborhood. She would braid my hair when I was little. So she was like, "We'll just put some extensions in your hair." And this was the late 80s, early 90s. So human hair, right? So human hair extensions. Did a whole box braids. I go to summer camp for 2 weeks, stay away camp. So one day, look in the pool, and there were braids swimming in the pool, not connected to a body. Yeah, those were mine. Those were my braids. I remember talking to some little boy, and I went like this, and I had braids in my hand. Just terrible. By the time I got home, all the braids that were here in this little short area, gone. Gone. I just had a little bang situation going on here. I looked crazy back here. I can see myself right now. I can see myself. I don't think I have any pictures of that, but I can see myself. All of this just gone, and then braids, a hot mess. I don't remember how long it took for my hair to grow back. I don't know how long it took. But I knew from that moment on, I was like, how do people keep getting perms? If your hair falls out one time, what would make you get one again? I've never had a perm since. I have never had a perm since. So, get off to high school. I still don't know how to do my hair. I still don't know how to do my hair. I still don't know how to take care of my hair. I don't know. Again, this is the early 90s. What products to use? I don't know. I was using LA Holds gel, slicking it back into a ponytail or a bun and calling it a day. And then I graduated to the black gel, that Pro Style gel, and I would on Sunday nights, I would wash my hair with whatever shampoo we had at the time, whatever my mother had bought. I'd wash and condition my hair. I would slather so much gel on my hair. It would just be black and wavy and slicked back. And I'd put it into a low braid. And that's how I wore it all week. And every day I'd put a little more gel on to keep any flyaways down. But moisture, oil, no, nothing touched my hair for the whole week except for gel. Nothing but gel. So imagine what it looked like when I went to wash my hair. Water took forever to get in my hair, right? Like low porosity buildup, like a mug. Took forever to dry. Usually by that Sunday, my braid would still be wet from the previous Sunday. Like it never dried, and it didn't grow. It didn't break off more than it grew, but I did not retain length. Like it was stuck at right here. It was stuck right here. That's where it was. That's what it did. So it wasn't my senior year of high school. I was done with hair. I was done with hair. I'm done with this. This is not my calling. This is not my ministry. I went to the barber. I didn't ask for permission. I got my hair cut off. When I say cut off, I'm talking about cut off. All of it. Had a fade in the back. My father was walking up the hill from work, and he saw me in the salon in the chair and was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm getting my hair cut because I'm done with this. I'm tired of people talking about this good hair. It doesn't do what I needed to do. Like, I don't want to style it." I cut it all off. And then I dyed it blonde. And then I was like, "Oh, I love this." I kept it short for the next 8-9 years. I went all the way to a full baldy. Loved that. I slayed a bald look. I did the bald look for like 2 years. Short fades, waves, little short little afros, teeny afros. I had all of those and in between over the next 8 or 9 years. So now I'm a grown up and I moved to Chicago and I'm letting my hair grow. And I still don't know what to do. I still don't know how to take care of my hair. I still don't know what to do. I've been dyeing it, and I got some dye from like a mail-in order. I don't even remember what. It was Revlon. It was supposed to be red. Baby, hair falling out. Hair falling out. I said, no more. I'm not dyeing my hair anymore. So I haven't dyed my hair since then either. I learned one time. Like, it happens once. Whoops, things falling down. It happens one time. I don't need it to happen 2 and 3 times. I don't need to keep testing fate, right? So fast forward to 2007, and I have my daughter. And the first thing all of my aunts and cousins say, oh my God, you have a girl? Who's going to do her hair? All right. So clearly everyone knows I don't do hair. And I'm like, I'm going to have to do her hair. Like, what are you talking about? So what do I get? I get this child with this beautiful head of 4C hair. Density, high, thick. I mean, so many strands per square inch. It does not make any sense. This girl has so much hair on her head. The thickness of each strand, thick. Like, you can see them clear as day 3 feet away from you. These are thick strands. So the hair that I had wanted my whole life, I got in my child. But now I gotta learn how to comb hair. So in the beginning, my husband was great. His hairstyles looked way better than mine did. Every rib. Because he had a little sister. He had combed hair before. He had combed hair before. Not me. But because she was little, I was able to practice, right? She would watch things with me and oh, mommy, can you do my hair in braids? And I want beads. And so I would just, she's forgiving. It doesn't have to be perfect for her. So I'm practicing. I'm learning how to put in extensions, how to cornrow, just all the things that I never, how to detangle, right? I didn't know how to detangle because my hair, all I need is conditioner. I don't even need a tool, and it takes 3 seconds. My hair does not take a lot to detangle. So the detangling process was something new for me. And her hair is high porosity, so it dries out quickly. Now I've got to figure out, how do I keep her hair moisturized? Like, I can't have my baby out here looking crazy. At the same time, YouTube is blowing up. I'm not watching YouTube though. I'm like anti-YouTube. I'm like, I'm not trying to watch these people. I'm just gonna figure it out on my own. So I was trying and I was trying. And then I said, let me start watching these people on YouTube. And I started watching YouTube videos and getting tips and watching people's fingers and listening to them and buying the products that they're talking about and trying them out and seeing, oh, well, this one worked, but this one didn't. And that translated from me taking care of her hair into taking care of my hair. So now I'm thinking, at first I started buying us the same products, and I realized I can't do that. Like, our hair is really different. I've got to get different products for us. I can't use the same leave-in as her. She needs a different kind of shampoo than me. And my love of learning, my love of science, my love of DIY led me to Curly Proverbs. And this was like 2016 now, right? So she had been out already, but I just didn't know about her. My hair had gone from some bad haircuts and had to get it all cut off again and growing out. So it was maybe around just at the end of my head, like at the top of my neck. Kind of like where it usually is, right? Like when I have a lot of hair, like that's how much hair I had. So I started watching Curly Proverbs. And while I'm watching her and she's talking about Ayurveda, I am also reading Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. So I'm really leaning into yogic practices and alternative medicine, but really it's not alternative for me. I'm a hippie child from San Francisco. So like, my step grandmother used to make conditioner and send it to my mama, and that's the conditioner I grew up using. So I knew about people making their own products, right? Like my mother would do hot oil hair treatments on me. I remember those things. She always had incense and essential oils in the house, and she did yoga and chanting, and so it was all kind of serendipitous, right? The timing of everything this me coming into my new adulthood. I have this, bigger kid. I'm married. I'm just about to start graduate school. I'm getting more in alignment with what it is I want to do with the rest of my life. And so the timing could not have been better, because it was all about self-investment and learning how to make myself a better self for myself. So I'm watching her, and she had the beast mode oil. So I'm literally taking notes. I have a whole notebook. I'm writing down her recipes. I'm going to the store and buying all the products, and I started making the beast oil, leaving Jheri curl juice prints everywhere I go. I mean, just big oil spots. In any space that I'm in, there's gonna be an oil spot, because I have so much oils in my hair all the time. And I noticed that it didn't take as much water for it to get wet. And I was like, oh, maybe that's the buildup they're talking about that I had on my hair. Maybe it wasn't low porosity. It was just stuff all on my strands, like I needed to get off. And I started noticing I was retaining length, and I started getting new strands coming in, and my hair was thickening up, and I'm like, I like this. So while I am creating these oils, I'm also making my own deodorant. I'm making my own skin balms. I'm, whipping my own shea butter, and really turning to a point where I no longer will be buying commercially made hygiene products. So Curly Proverbs was like my introduction. Natural 85 Whitney was like the boot camp for real on protective styling and how to really get this length retention going. So now I'm learning how to do crochet braids in my hair and just all sorts of different things that I had never done before. And I'm practicing them on my daughter. I'm doing them on myself, and I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm literally having fun. I was spending 6 hours doing my hair once a week. And like, I would set that time aside specifically for that. Like, I'm not doing anything else today. I'm just doing hair today. And it became this kind of like creative outlet, but also this self-care, self-loving, nurturing moments for myself. So now, here we are, 2024. I've had a good almost 10 years of really being all natural, right? Like, I've always been all natural, but I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So now, being an intentional natural, really understanding my hair, understanding what kind of products are good for my hair, what kinds of products don't work for my hair, making all of my products, my shampoo, my cleanser or shampoo, my conditioner, my deep conditioners, my leave-ins, my sprays, my gels. I'm literally making every single thing that goes into my hair. I have a apothecary over here on this side I'll show you all later. That is one I absolutely love. I have all of these herbs at my disposal, and I can mix and match and do things as I need, right? The watching of the videos and really learning the science of hair from other people has helped me to intuitively understand my own hair and be able to create things for myself. And I've done a leave-in that a couple of friends and family love to purchase from me. And like, I'm not making it a big thing, but it's working for them as well. But really, it's becoming so comfortable with the ingredients that I can use my intuition. I don't need to look up anything. I can go by feel, and I understand and I remember and I know, right? And there's something that feels like a connection to the ancestors, having that knowing, not having recipes all the time, just having knowing. My hair is a little dry. I think today I'm going to use some ambunu and hibiscus and aloe for my shampoo. And my conditioner, I'm going to add a little bit of glycerin and maybe some honey. I know these things now, and can really specifically tailor whatever I need for my hair's needs. So that has brought me to this new leg of this natural journey. I have done extensions. I have done wash and goes, not a fan. I have done twists and braids with my own natural hair. I don't know. And so now I am seeing how a straight natural goes. So I started with the roller set, the classic roller set. And I love it. I love the roller set. I've got the big rollers. What I love the most about doing roller sets is actually the whole time process of it. Like it's so methodical. After, I've washed my hair and really conditioned it really well, and it's nice and dripping wet, the parting of the hair and then the sectioning off and rolling each roller one at a time and getting it just so right so it's sitting and it's taut. Like all of those kind of little intricate details that, if they're done properly in the beginning, will give you a great result in the end. That's what I love, right? That's like where my love of cooking detailed recipes. If it's a 30 ingredient 4-day long recipe, I'm like, sign me up. That's the one I want to make. I like that kind of detailed, intricate work. So that's what I love about roller sets. I love that I get to spend so much time, intimate time with my hair, feeling each and every section as I'm rolling it, as I'm drying it, making sure that it is fully dry, right? Taking out that extra 10 minutes. Is it? Nope, I'm gonna wait to make sure that I have the perfect roller set at the end. The taking down of each one and seeing those curls and seeing them bounce, and I love it. It's a full art form to me. So the roller set is where I have started. But what I've noticed is that when my hair is left in any sort of curly state, because my curls, and in future videos or maybe in a picture off on the side, I'm going to show you what my curl pattern looks like, because my curls are crazy. They don't, there's the S curls, there's the Z curls, there's the C curls. No, mine go like curl, 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 straight, Z, 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 curl on the bottom. So they get tangled and intertwined on each other with a swiftness. It doesn't matter if my hair is stretched. If there's a curl, they get single strand knots. They tie on each other. So with the curls, with the roller set, if I leave it curly and it's beautiful and bouncy, I will have single strand knots by the end of the day, without fail. So I did that for a couple of weeks. Like, can I make it work? And so I bought bigger rollers, about the biggest rollers that I could find. And still not quite. So the next couple times after the roller set, I would blow dry it straight with the round brush and see how that goes. And that worked, but still, because of the roller set, it set my hair in the roller state. It still wants to curl. So there's no getting around the curl if I do a roller set. So for the past few weeks, I have been blow drying and flat ironing. And I will do, a wash day with me and show you like how I go through and do my flat irons now. But the way I've been blow drying, I never blow dried my hair like this before. So I do tension until it's like 85% dry. I maybe even 90% dry. I want it mostly dry from the tension, and then I take the round brush and blow dry it the rest straight. And I've been getting it like so straight where I really don't even have to flat iron it. That's how straight it is. I've been getting it really straight. So I do that first, and then I've been using 3 different heat protectors on my hair, really being mindful of where I set my flat irons, and making sure I'm doing just one pass, right? Like, and that they're thin. And so this is, I have my brush because it's hot here, so I've been blending it back. So this I did 3 days ago. Usually by now I would have ringlets in my hair. This would all be ringlets. The fact that it's just this little bit of a dip, and that's from wrapping, is phenomenal. Like, when I want it straight, I want it straight. I don't want no dang on curl. So this is how straight I was able to get it this last time. And you can see like it still flows, and actually this is starting to get a little greasy. But that's okay. We're fine. That is okay. The other thing I have been doing with my flat irons is that a lot of times people get their hair flat ironed, silk pressed, whatever they want to call it, and they want it to last. They want it to last for weeks. I'm not concerned about it lasting weeks. When I notice it's starting to feel dry, I'm washing my hair. I don't need it to be straight for weeks on end. For what? I can redo it. Like, nope. What I don't want is to have dry hair, because dry hair breaks and dry hair does not retain length. So by like day 6, I'm starting to feel like, yeah, it's time. And so I just wash my hair and do it again. And because now I have all of these different ways of straightening it, I have options, right? Like if I wash my hair and my curls don't bounce back as quickly as I'm expecting, then I'm not gonna flat iron that week. I'm just gonna do a roller set, right? Like if I wash my hair and everything seems fine, but I have the time, I still might do a roller set. If I wash my hair and the curls are fine, I don't have a lot of time, I just want to get it done, I might just blow dry it and flat iron it. So I have these different options of how to keep my hair stretched, straight, and yet moisturized so that I can continue on this length journey. So that was a lot. I hope this was interesting for you. When I have my next wash day, I guess I will take you along and really just show you like my apothecary and show you how I mix my cleansers. Sometimes they're clay masks, sometimes they're shampoos. It all just depends on what I'm feeling for the day. So I hope this was fun for you. I'm surprisingly, this was great for me. So hope to see you guys again. All right, peace.